What's up? Good morning, guys. Another video for you today. We're taking the old Duramax into the dealership. We have got some issues going on. We got to figure out what they are. We got a check engine light a while back. Let's see if I can find my scan tool. There it is. Let's see here. We got a check engine light the other day, and it was a NOx sensor. Let's see here. Come on. All right. I'll plug in real quick. Zero DTC. That's crazy. That's not true. I cleared it. So it says zero DTC right now, but we had an NOx sensor issue, and we had a heater sensor. I'm sure the GM Tech tool is going to see in the history, so I'm not worried about that. But we got to figure out what it is, because I put $150 in gas in this truck in 2 days. Filled it up almost with like $80, and then drove 150 miles and had to put another $70 in it. So something's going on. I'm getting 11 miles a gallon on the interstate. Before I had the wheels and tires, even with it lifted, I was getting close to 20. So something's going on. We got to get them to figure it out. So let's go. All right, here we are. Pull up into, we're at Edwards now. Well, let's see what they have to say. I don't know if I can even fit in this service lane. Jeez. It's definitely made for little cars. I'm too big for this. Ooh, good looking Z06. All right. Gotta take all my work stuff. The guy's like trying to pull my truck in the shop, and I'm like, hang on a second. I got work stuff. Oh yeah, I got more stuff. No, I'm fine. This is a good looking Z06. Looks like he took it to a track day or something. It's got some stickers on it. Looks good. Hopefully it's not broken. Oh, the tail lights look good on that too. All right, let me get my water bottle before I forget. All right, I think that's everything I need. Okay. Appreciate it. No problem. Do I need to go in and see her? They said it was a lady's name that my appointment was with.
Okay. Let me just get a good phone number from you.
Okay. Guess I'm driving. Oh, the good looking Duramax. Oh, Diesel. There goes my truck.
Oh, you were using nitro.
It was weird. He told me he didn't have me pull it. He didn't have me go in and talk to anybody or anything. He was just like, here, give me your phone number. Okay, yeah, we'll give you a call. He wrote down like everything. I guess it's because the sales guy wasn't in at the moment, and so he's like a porter, and he was just running around doing everything. So he said he should call me today. So we'll see what happens. So now I'm driving a work van for today because I got to go to a job. This thing's falling apart, man. Nothing will put it in perspective like driving a piece of junk. The brakes on this thing, when you hit the brakes on the interstate, the wheel just like loses its mind, goes left and right and all over the place. I'm so confused. We're driving in traffic right now, and there's an ambulance behind me, but he's in the left lane going really slow, but he's got his lights and sirens on. I don't know how to process this, and he's like holding up traffic. Yeah, you can see a little better here. Come on, get off my phone. There you go. Like, there's cars going around the ambulance. It's insane. That's why it takes so long to get medical help, because you got an ambulance with his lights and sirens on doing 65 on the interstate in the left lane, I guess. Well, we figured out where the ambulance was going, because now there's just a line of traffic. And he cut through everybody, we all, you know, let him around, whatnot. But you can see that it is nothing but stop traffic. So I'm guessing there's a wreck up here somewhere. Alright, looks like we're all getting over right here. There's the wreck. Alright, well, this person's letting me over, so I'm gonna get. Yeah, definitely the wreck right there. Man, I can't tell what that is, but there's something off in the woods right there. Oh. There's something way off there in the woods. It looks like a bass boat. Somebody lose their trailer in a bass boat off in the woods. Yeah, I bet somebody got kind of their trailer, you know, started jackknifing left and right. No bueno. Holy cow, yeah, he lost that trailer. Golly. Poor guy. Bass boats are not cheap. And that thing looked like it completely shredded that trailer. There was debris over both lanes. Oh, there goes the steering wheel. Oh, look what we got here. Golly, another. This guy just got pulled over. I'm guessing DOT violation. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Driving back to the shop, we just left the customers. It is 11:56, and I still haven't heard anything about the truck. I'm probably gonna have to call them in a little bit and just try to figure out what's going on. Hopefully it's something that they say, yeah, this is what it is. We got the part, we just gotta knock it out. Hopefully. Probably won't happen like that, but we'll see. Got a lift at 1500. Oof, not feeling the fender flares. Yeesh. I don't really like that at all. I mean, it's not a bad looking truck, but the fender flares really don't do anything for it. I always thought fender flares kind of give a cheap look. It's like you want, I get the function of them. Trust me, I've got enough rock chips in the bottom of my doors to understand why people put fender flares on. I just think when they're black and plastic, I don't know, it just looks cheap. See what we got here. Some sort of lifted 2500 it looks like. Sorry, I'm zoomed in. That's a good looking truck. Again, not a Dodge guy. Chrome wheels work good on it. Good looking. Okay, it is 4:26 in the afternoon, and I'm on my way back to pick up the truck from the dealer. A few notes about taking your truck to the dealer. Call them, they're not going to call you. Follow up with them, they're not going to follow up with you. And understand what you're getting into. I don't know what that is. Understand what you're getting into before you do it, because apparently warranty work is not very priority, at least in this situation. So I dropped my truck off at 7 o'clock, 7:20 this morning, and I was told I should have an answer by, you know, lunch.
But your appointment was at 7.
My appointment was at 7, yeah. And so I called at 2:30 to see what was going on because I hadn't heard anything. And, hey, can you turn that down, Leaman? Like way down? No? There we go. So I called at 2:30 to figure out what was going on because I hadn't heard anything all day. The lady looks up my information and she says, showing here it's ready to pick up. And I'm like, ready to pick up? And I'm like, did they fix it? And she said, well, it looks like according to the notes, and this was not my service advisor, according to the notes, they couldn't duplicate the problem. And that's on me because I got tired of the check engine light, and so I cleared it. And according to a friend of mine that works in the service department at another dealer, not Chevy, it's true. If you clear a code, he works at a GMC dealer, and so it's similar platform. If you clear a code, their Tech 2 tool does not have the ability to pull it up in history. So that's my fault, that's fine. I'll pick it up, I'll wait for the code to come back, I'll deal with it. What bothers me is she said, hey, let me have the service advisor call you back when he gets back to his desk. He's not at his desk right now. Well, another hour went by. I called back at 3:30 because I hadn't heard anything. And she was like, I told him to call, I'm sorry. And I said, well, I'm having my wife pick me up and I'll be up there to get my truck, but it might be right when you guys close. It might be a couple minutes after 5. And she said, well, we close exactly at 5. And I said, that's totally fine, but I'm not the one that chose to pick my truck up at 5. I would have picked it up earlier today if you guys would have called me, but your service advisor didn't call me to tell me when my truck was done, and also is now not calling me back after an hour of you telling him to call me back. So it's not my fault I'm here at 5.
And he still hasn't called.
And he still hasn't called back, and it's now been another hour later. So, anyway, their service manager is going to hear a little bit about this when I get there. But we're on our way. Yeah, if he's not gone home early. We are about 10 minutes away, so we'll see. All right, we picked it up. We're back in it. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to keep driving until this code comes back. It just sucks that my gas mileage is so bad, but I'm annoyed that they didn't call me, but it all worked out fine. They're super nice guys. We laughed, we joked for a minute. Everything's good, but if I could say that these guys need one thing to work on, just call me. That's all you got to. I mean, the truck, you didn't do anything to it. You cycled it. I mean, it had to have been done before lunch. Just call me. Just call the customer. Anyway, all right, we're going to drive it home and see how it does, put some more miles on it. I've never in my life said this, but I hope I get a check engine light so we can get this fixed.